Hello everyone. The project I chose for the hackathon is Supari, getting project management onto mobile devices. So far, I am able to build an Android app for the demo. Okay, let's directly jump to the problems which Supari solves. Keeping track of things that we do every day at work. Oh gosh, we all do a lot of important stuff every day. Tracking all things we do and all things we want to accomplish is almost nearly impossible. You may argue that there is Pivotal Tracker and Jira already for this, but do you really track all minor and major activities that you do every day? I don't, and I assume you don't too. Problem 2. I think most of us report to multiple managers. When we report to multiple managers, there is no transparency of tasks we are assigned. Example. Manager 1 wants us to do task 1 for the day and manager 2 wants us to do task 2 for the day. We do really bad job of telling them the tasks we already have in hand. How nice it would be if this process was made transparent and everyone was in sync of the tasks we are involved in. Problem 3. I think all of us have weekly status that we send to our managers on Friday. I am too bad in sending status report. Also, when sending the status report, I forget most of the tasks that I have accomplished for the week, which is really bad. How nice it would be if my manager can pull the status report instead of me pushing them. Problem 4. There is no way for me to follow what task my colleagues are doing. The process is not very transparent either. For example, I am in need of help with my task and I assume my colleague can help me out. I am not aware of the load on him as I don't know what he is involved in. Also, I am not aware of who can actually help me out. How nice it would be if I can decide whom to approach for help and whom not to. So do you want to make your work life simpler? Supari is your one-point solution for solving all these issues. Now let's approach for a demo of how Supari can make your life simpler. Supari is an Android app, so you basically have to install the app and create a profile. Creating a profile is very simple. You just have to enter your name and log in. I already have my profile created and all these are the tasks which I have entered. So adding a task is very simple. There's the add task button. You have to add a task and you have to create a title for the task. The title can be anything. You can assign the task to any project. So these are the projects which I have already created. I'll show you how to create a project. You can add a rating to the task. Rating is the complexity level of the task. So I assign the complexity level to 3 and I save the task. When you save the task, the task just added will be displayed in your task list. Now let's go on to how to add the project. There's a project button. You have to enter, you have to click on the button and add a project. So this is my dummy project and I add the project and it will appear in the project list. Now you want to follow your colleagues. There's a colleague button on the main screen. You click on it. You have two sections. One is the followed colleagues and one is the all colleague. All colleague is all the colleagues which are assigned to your company. So I have Pranamya, Johnny, Patrick, Madhu, Hari, Kavin, Vidya and Mohan. In my followed colleague list, I have Johnny, Madhu, Patrick and few more colleagues. Now I want to see what Johnny is doing for that day. So I can get a list of all the tasks which Johnny is involved in for the day. Similarly with Madhu, if I want to see what Madhu is doing. Suppose I want to send a status report to Patrick. There is something called status button. I click on the status button. I get two buttons, get status and send status. Get status is if I want to get a status report from Patrick, and send status is if I want to send a status report. So I just click on the send status and I'll get an option to either send it through Gmail, Skype or email. And I prefer to send through Gmail. And when I send it through Gmail, this is like, these are all the tasks which I have. Like I am doing something on perf regression, I'm doing something on goods. So all these are the tasks which I have completed for goods. The completed tasks are in green, not started are in black. The project is actually highlighted in black and I can actually send it. So I send it. So it's actually sending. And Patrick can actually see in his Gmail account the report of the task. So this was a very simple demo of of Supari, you can actually install it. It's a working app and you can install it. So create your Supari profile now. It's available only for Android so far, but based on the request I can create a iOS app too. So that's it from Supari. Thank you.